Welcome back, second graders. Here we are at Number Corner. Do you guys notice anything has changed? Yep, all of our cards are blank again because we ended in October. Now we're in November. But let's double check that we're actually in November. So, January, February, March, and April. May, June, July, August, September, October, November. So let's see if I correctly got November. Nice. Well, I'm almost not tall enough. So we have changed to the month of November. We are still in the year 2020, but after November, we only have 1 month. So we're down to our last 2 months of 2020. I know that today is Monday, so we get to turn over 2 cards today. What do you guys think our cards are going to be this month? Yeah, I don't know what our markers are going to be this month. So let's go ahead and turn over Sunday and Monday since I know that today is Monday. Oh, that's interesting. We've been working a lot with clocks lately. Oh, I remember we just did those worksheets where we got to fill out a digital clock. So I have a description. I'm going to come and show you guys. I'm going to put these where you can see them a little better. And I want to talk about the types of different clocks. So this circle clock is called here we go. An analog timepiece. An analog clock or watch is an instrument with numbers 1 through 12 around the face, and we've been working a lot with clocks. So an analog clock is a circle with a face and numbers 1 through 12 all the way around. It has rotating hands that show the hour and the minute. These ones are right on top of each other, but it shows the hour and the minutes, and sometimes seconds. If there's a really fast one going around, that's the seconds. Now this one is considered a digital clock, and it's an instrument that uses only numbers to show the time. So when they're in a square and they're only numbers, they're called a digital clock. When they're circles and have the 2 hands that move around, those are called analog clocks. So, have you guys made any kind of predictions about what the rest of the cards might be? I bet it's going to be clocks. I just don't know what kind of clocks, but I bet it's going to be clocks. So, let me come over and record. So, we're going to do the first and the second. The first clock was an analog. What time does that say? I think so. 12. We're going to do 12. And the amount of time has passed, we don't know. Okay, let's look at the second one. We're going to say digital. Oh, do you guys see? This one says 12:30. Maybe that might answer some of our questions up here. I'm going to do digital. Our time says 12:30. So, how much time has passed in our clocks from 12 o'clock to 12:30? Good, 30 minutes. Do you guys know how else we talk about 30 minutes? There's another word for it that we use. Oh, good, I heard a bunch of you say half hour. Why do we say 30 minutes is a half hour? Let me grab our little clock back over here. So we learned for the last couple months that there's 60 minutes in an hour. And we count them by 5s. And so if we're down here at 30, why do we call that half an hour? Good, because it's half of the hour. We can also say from 12:30 to 1 is the other half of the hour. But 30 minutes is half an hour. Oh, I did not write our date yet. So let's write that down. It is Monday, November 2nd, 2020. So we're in November 2nd, 2020. And remember last month we decided or figured out that October was the 10th month. So what is November? Good, I heard a bunch of people. It's the 11th month. Okay, November 2nd, 2020, November 2nd, 2020. I think we have taken care of all of the clocks and all of our calendar. Now, our class collection. Can you see how blank this poor wall is? Our class collection this month is all about measuring length. So we have all these fun cards that we get to measure. So we're going to be measuring a book, a workplace bin, the calendar grid, a bookshelf, a table. Let's see, that one says table, this one says a table. So we have two different types of tables that we're going to measure. A teacher, oh my goodness, you guys get to measure me, a door, a kid, a book, a chair, and the blackboard. We do not have a blackboard in this classroom, but we do have a whiteboard. So today, you guys are going to come across the room and help me measure our classroom whiteboard. I'm going to come all the way over here. And I'm going to tape this up onto the wall because I'm not that long. I wouldn't be able to hold both ends. Okay. Uh-oh. See? I knew I couldn't hold both ends. I need more tape. Okay, let's put two pieces up. Okay, I think I've made it all the way across. So now let's bring it back and we're going to do some measures. Okay, I want you guys to start thinking about how long is the whiteboard. And right off the bat, it's longer than one table. It's longer than two tables. Whoa! It is just about as long as 3 tables. So the first thing they want us to measure it with is popsicle sticks. I have 10 bundles, but let's double check, of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 10 bundles of 10. Before we move on, help me count by tens, everybody. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Good job. Now I also have 10 bundles of linking cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's count by tens again. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So I have 100 popsicle sticks and 100 cubes. Which one do you think I'm going to need the most of if I put them end to end? And I have a whole bunch of estimates. How long do you think this whiteboard is? Do you think it's 50 popsicles long or 50 cubes long? Do you think it's 26 popsicles or 26 cubes? As we go along, we'll cross out some of these estimates and see how much it actually takes. I'm going to start with my popsicle sticks. And I'm going to lay them end to end. Try not to make any gaps or any holes. Wow, this is an interesting turn of events. I would not have guessed that. 10 popsicle sticks are just about as long as a table. Look, I only have a tiny extra bit. So there's one bundle. And I'm going to leave my rubber band so we can kind of see. Where the bundles are. Okay, here's my third bundle. Good. Do you guys think this is all it's going to take? I don't know either, but before I open another pack, I want to come back to my estimate. Ooh, that is pretty close. Let's come back. We are in popsicle sticks. 10, 20, 30. So we haven't gotten to 50. We've passed 26. We've passed 15. We've passed 10. We've passed 40. We've passed 20. We haven't passed 32 yet. We've passed 19. We have not passed 100. We have not passed 31. We did pass 25. So we still have a few numbers that we don't know yet how many popsicle sticks it's going to take. So I'm going to open my fourth bundle and I'm going to make sure there's no gaps. I think it looks pretty good. Do you think it's going to take me my whole bundle of 10 or just a few? Good job, everybody. I think just a few also. So, let's put this rubber band right there so we know that's the end of 30. Ooh. You think I can get another one? No, it would fall off. So 32 popsicle sticks. Let's go ahead and write. Look, there was a guess of 32. Nice job. I will start down here, and I'm going to write 32 popsicle sticks. Okay, now we are going to try the counting cubes and see how many that takes. And I can leave them in groups of 10 because these are pretty good just the way they're at. So, 10, 20, 30. Now look, it took 32 popsicle sticks, and here's 32 linking cubes. I think it's going to take a lot more of these cubes. And did we pass any numbers yet? We haven't passed 50. We've passed 26, we've passed 15, we've passed 10, 14, 20. We did have to pass 32. We passed 19. We have not passed 100. We passed 31. We passed 25. But we have not passed 43. Do you guys think we're going to pass 43? Yeah. Let's go ahead and mark it off. Okay. 40, 50, 60, 70. Let's get it a little straighter. 80, 90. Wow, I've run out of my first 100 linking blocks. So look, I even have to cross out this number and that number. Okay, fortunately for me, I got a full another set ready. So we were at 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170. Ooh, I've only got 3 left. Do you think I have enough? I hope I do. 180, 190. I think I'm going to break this one off, but let's double check that I haven't left any gaps. All pretty straight. Okay. I think we're pretty good here. And I think I'm going to break off. Let's see what 1 looks like. Nope, I think I'm going to go 2. Okay, let's double check. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 192. Did any of you think that's how many we were going to get? Not me. We'll make it a big enough gap so then 192 cubes. So that was 2 different ways of measuring the same thing and coming up with 2 different numbers in our measurement. Were either of them wrong? No, neither one of them were wrong. It's just 2 different ways of measuring. Towards the end of the month, we'll actually get a measuring stick and measure in inches, but right now we're just using objects to get estimates of how long things are. Okay, 2nd graders, we are done today for Number Corner, and your questions today are, how many popsicle sticks did it take, and how many cubes? So 32 popsicle sticks and 192 cubes are the length of the whiteboard. Good job, you guys. Have a nice afternoon. Bye, 2nd graders.